After 6 weeks of play, the NFL's best and worst teams are clear. To describe some of these teams, I'm joined by Blake and Josh, who use props to represent the mentioned teams. So, Josh, let's start off with the Giants. Tell us about the G-Men.
Well, with the Giants, I have a Tom Brady jersey. Super Bowl 42 was 10 years ago. Super Bowl 46 was 6. Get over it. Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. I get it, against the Patriots. That's awesome. They have not been relevant since. Eli Manning is not the guy in New York. They need to move on. I'm not saying McAdoo was onto something by benching Eli. He shouldn't have done it the way he did. But come on.
I think it's way more than last season. For me, I got the 2018-2019 NFL Awards Certificate of Participation going to Eli Manning. Why a Certificate of Participation? Because he's getting into games. What else? That's about it. Nothing else for him. All he's doing is entering games. He's not a starting quarterback in this league. He's letting players like Odell Beckham down. It's just a big problem for their team. They're 1-5 just like they were to start last year. They say it's different. It's really not.
I mean, Odell threw a better touchdown pass last year, or last game.
Let's move on. Let's talk about the Cowboys. Josh, what do you have for them?
Well, for the Cowboys, it's simple. A plate to feed the beast. Ezekiel Elliott is the second leading rusher in the league. He is leading the Cowboys because Dak Prescott's not who we thought he was. He's not this explosive quarterback that we all thought he'd be. Elliott is the heart of this Cowboys team. And if they want to be competitive in the NFC East, which is wide open, by the way, but a lot of teams are kind of floating around 500. Cowboys are back there. They need to feed Ezekiel Elliott, give him more touches. Otherwise, they can't compete.
All right, so Blake, what do you have?
Yeah, so for me, I have icy hot. Why icy hot, you might be asking? Well, they're hot and cold. That's how the season has been for the Dallas Cowboys. They're 3-3. That's their record. Like you said, they're second in rushing yards. Zeke is a beast, but sometimes they're on, sometimes they're off. 2 of their 3 losses have been by 1 possession. So they're definitely a team that can be in it. They're off or on, and I think that kind of describes their season.
All right, the Chiefs are now 5-1 after losing to the Patriots. Josh, can you explain to us what you have for the Chiefs?
Even in that loss, Patrick Mahomes was putting up Madden numbers with an Xbox controller, preferred console. With Mahomes, he's got 18 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions through 6 games. I mean, the guy's playing out of his mind right now with some dynamic weapons, some great overall playmaking. I mean, guys playing around like it's a video game. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I completely agree with that. My prop is a backyard football. These Kansas City Chiefs are absolutely crazy this season. The way Mahomes is playing with Kelsey, it's absolutely crazy. Tyreek Hill as well. That's a great duo. I think they are the #1 team in the AFC. You know, Mahomes is so young. His statistics this year, he has 18 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. I think it's absurd with what they're doing.
Well, that does it for our Gridiron Props. But up next, I'll be joined by Brad Clear to discuss NBA players in the make-or-break years. Don't go anywhere.